As it says, Pencampwr, champions of the Vanarama National League. It's absolutely done now. It's been a nail-biting finish right to the end, but you know what? When you got Notts County chasing you all the way, and big credit to Notts County for staying with Wrexham all the way. I mean, up until the last 2 games of the season, it could have gone either way, but right now, we know 110 points sitting on top. It's done and dusted. Notts County in second, 106 points. 1 game left, and we are the champions. I'll tell you what, go out tonight and get absolutely nuts. Enjoy it. Pop a bottle of champagne, pop a bottle of whatever you want, pop a bottle of bubbly, and just celebrate. You know what? It's a long, long time since Wrexham has been in this position, and now I see the story can continue moving forward. League 2, that's where we're at right now. League 2 is absolutely confirmed. And it is where we will be playing next season's football. Paul Mullin and the guys, I tell you what a game. Let me tell you about the details of the game. This is a different way we're going to attack this, because this is celebration day. This is like fantastic stuff. You can't get enough of this. And I tell you what, pinch yourself, because it's absolutely happened. Amazing scenes from Ryan and from Rob and from Phil. Who do I mean? Phil Parkinson, Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney, and 10,162 in the stadium, racecourse ground today, going absolutely bizarre. Because I got to tell you, that atmosphere, I tell you what, that atmosphere was as big as a Premier League atmosphere. You see, the Premier League fans, they're not as loud as Wrexham. Not even close. Not even close. They don't even compare. The passion that Wrexham fans have for this club, their players, when they're on the field, you do not see that in the Premier League. Forget about it. It doesn't happen. Keep your Premier League until Wrexham get there one day. But, like I say, 11 degrees, chilly day, overcast, the field looked great. I'm going to take you through the game, but welcoming everybody. Remember, like, subscribe, and like, and get into this, because I tell you what, as you can see, again, I'm a little bit animated, and I'm literally loving this. 1 game left, Torquay on the road next up. That's going to be a fun trip. But let's talk about today's game and welcome in again worldwide Wrexham fans and Wrexham fans all around the UK and in the ground today. Big respect to all of you. You were the 12th man. You really had a fantastic day, and the atmosphere, like I say, was nuts. But the game didn't get underway like we wanted it to. Now, we'll talk about 43 seconds in. 43 seconds in, ball comes into Wrexham's half. Little scoop over the top. Unloved runs through. We can't contain him. Ben Foster runs out, stalls, hesitates, and Unloved chips him. Ben probably, maybe should have stayed in the goal. Easy to say, harder to do. But anyway, we're a goal down. But the crowd that was amazingly loud before that goal went in was even louder when Boreham Wood scored. Give credit to the Wrexhamites in that stadium today. When we went down, we got louder and louder and louder. And Wrexham fans were the 12th man, the absolute 12th man that powered the team on. It took 14 minutes later. And I got to say, somebody who's been getting a lot of acclaim recently, young little Barnett on the right side. Tricky feet work, great intensity, always in the mix of things, always trying to make things happen up front. But it was him that got that vital cross in across the goal on 15 minutes. And that man, Elliot Lee, powered in a beautiful header. That was a fantastic team goal. 1 apiece, and we're back in the game. For the rest of the first half, you've got to say, Scott Jackson, the referee, did a fantastic job all through this game. I'll tell you what, you don't normally say brilliance to the referees, but Scott Jackson was on the Boreham Wood for the time wasting all through the latter stages and the mid stages of the first half and early into the second half. It wasn't until later in the game that Boreham Wood would stop time wasting. And I guess they wish they hadn't have wasted so much time. But on the half-time score, it's 1 apiece. Unloved on 43 seconds. And Elliot Lee on 15 minutes. Into the second half, I got to say, I thought that things were going to go our way. And as you keep listening, you'll know that they did. 7 minutes into the second half, Paul Mullin collects the ball, turns, runs, shoots. And when I say shoot, he unleashed an absolute freaking scorcher into the far corner. And the keeper had no chance. What a goal. You won't see any goal better than that worldwide. We seem to score cracking goals all the way through this season. It's because we got cracking players, mate. Honestly, they are absolutely on freaking fire. Every time they go out, you see the same effort. 2-1 up, now the game's on. Now you see Boreham Wood getting a little bit more into the game and not wasting any of the time. Why? Because they need a point for promotion. 2-1 down, they got to change their attitude. They would change their attitude, and it would open up more spaces. And shortly after, the ball's in and out on 58 again for Wrexham. Check the offside. Check the offside. Was it offside? Have a look at that picture. I tell you what, you make up your mind. I got the picture and the linesman's flag too. You tell me what you think down below. You know what to do. Make a comment. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're thinking about this game as well. Tell me how joyful. Tell me if you've gone over the roof or gone through the roof, or if you're above the ceiling, if you're in the clouds. You've got to be having an absolute jubilant moment right now, and it's probably going to last all summer until you get to see the first game, League Two, come to the racecourse ground, or even actual fact, you go on the road and watch your first game on the road in the league. And for many, many fans, you young'uns, you've never seen Wrexham in Football League, have you? Now you will. The game keeps going on though. Remember, check out that picture for the offside. Then it's Paulie Mullin, 71 minutes. He does it again. It's 2-1, right? Boreham's in the game, trying to make things happen. They did have a second half phase there where they were really getting it together, but Paul Mullin kills them dead, breaks their hearts and the fans that travelled. Big up to the Boreham fans. You did well. I could hear you, but the Wrexham fans were way louder. But on 71, Paul Mullin collects the ball again. Starts to run at the defence, turns left, turns right. As he turns right, you know that shot's coming, and boom! He unleashes an absolute bigger goal than the first one. Absolute amazing goal. And when you think about a forward leading the line, Paulie Mullin leads this line like nobody else I've ever seen. Absolute fantastic display from Paul Mullin and the guys. It wasn't a one-man team. You got to remember one thing. To score beautiful goals, you need to get the supply line. This team supplies the ball to the forwards every single game, all season long. Big up to Phil Parkinson. You've managed an absolute brilliant season. And this game then would slowly go to the 95 minutes because it was 90 plus 5. And I'd say one thing. This was a fantastic day in Wrexham history. It was a marvellous game to take on board. And if you're not in a happy frame of mind, I don't know what would make you feel happy about anything. But for every single Wrexham fan that was there today, that watched it on TV, and I know there's a lot of guys online in Ultimate Soccer, big up to you guys too, Worldwide Wrexham. I hope you had a fantastic time enjoying this game. I'm absolutely vibrating. I'm vibrating. That's how much fun I had from this game today. But it's done, and it's dusted, and we're in League Two, and for want of a better phrase, Super Paul Mullin, we got Mullin. I don't think you really understand. He wears red and white, he's dynamite. We got Super Paul Mullin. I tell you what, man, all of you, get out there, have a fantastic time. Come back for the pre-game against Torquay United. I probably will be a little bit more relaxed and chilled, but I am going to go and have a blast today, and I am going to celebrate. You should too. Wrexham is promoted. It's all done and dusted, and it couldn't have gone better after 43 seconds. Get out there, get in your cars, get out there, get into the clubs, get into the pubs, do what you got to do, but have a great time because this is what it's all about. Cheers.